Now, let me try to help Mother Nature to make this video come to life. I can be playing music, dancing. I can be going to the city to watch all the beautiful fantasy there. Or go to McDonald's with the children. Or lie down sleeping. Or I can allow my mind to be the moment and translate why I was here. For example, the boys has to, first of all, do me a favor the next 3 months. I want all boys all over the world. One is all. One dick is the father of all. Because one body is the ocean. I want the boys all over the world to grow their hair. Make your hair very long the next 3-4 months. Don't cut it. And then shave your beard. And then go in front of the mirror and put on earring, put on lipstick, put on eyelashes, and then put on a dress like a woman. And then take a brassiere, put it on, and then call your mother or call your wife, call anybody close to you to make a picture of you. Because when you really do it, that's when you really know that you are just a girl that stepped out of itself. But if you don't want to go further, why don't you do? Because Wendy is with me when I'm posting this video. I pause her. She is also with me, Mother Nature, so I already forget she was waiting for me. So as you can see, Mother Nature know exactly where the subject, so I'm not alone. Now, let me go back to the video. And it's not only Wendy, yeah, it's also Whitney is also here. Whitney is just the same face as Wendy. And that same face is this consciousness. So, if you cannot wait that long, you can go in a shop and buy a weave. You put it on. If you cannot grow your hair to feel the natural experience of it, you can buy a weave and put it on. Shave your beard. No matter how tired you are, shave your beard and put on a lipstick, put on a makeup, and allow yourself to feel feminine, not gay. Allow yourself to feel feminine. Take yourself and stand in front of the mirror. You cannot fit in an high shoe, but you can find a boot, a woman size, and put it on. And then you have this long dress, or you can put on a slippers if your feet is too broad. Go in front of the mirror and allow the energy that die. There's an energy that die out of its territory. When your mother was your age, she used to stand in front of the mirror. There was a body of a woman form, but one drop from your father, she get paint out of the body. In the last 400 years since she came out, she get lost. She call herself my daughter and my son. There is no son. You have to go back in the mirror. This time not like you making a movie. This time is you going to visit the you that get lost, because your mirror is dead the last 400 years. You have to buy a weave and put it on. You have to really go in front of the mirror and call the God that died, Since you step out of the stomach, you transit from one body to the next, one body to the next, one body to the next, one body to the next. You have to draw back yourself and go right to the mirror and stand there with this weave, dressed like a girl, put a beard on, allow yourself to watch your shadow become the girl what you used to be. The great-grandmother was you. The daughter was to you. The mother was to you. The minute you change to be the carrier of the gold and diamond, now you give yourself another name. You differentiate yourself from the body. But you have the property that belongs to the body. You own the key. You was here to feed the wind and the light, and you go back. You're like a truck driver that step out of you. You come to feed the God, and you try to watch out. Make sure when you travel in your pregnancy, when the God came to be the one drop of fish in your stomach, it is your duty to be in a calm place, a quiet place. You don't need your husband to fuck you, because your husband is a baby from the stomach. He don't paint. All you have is just you and nature. You feed that baby, and you write it down how much orgasm you give every week. And when the baby is born, you tell it to the doctor, and then you put it for the baby to know how much they can charge in a week. Tell them, this month I charge this month, this month I charge this month, this much. And how you tell it to the child is what the child is going to do, because it's good for the child to know you are a cargo out of the stomach, come to feed the wind and light, but you cannot jump. There is a 25 years old who is busy feeding the God. You are at 10. You have to wait 15 years later before you start feeding the God. You can't be 10, you have this sensation. Someone need to tell you what the difference between making a pee and pumping something else. If nobody advise you, you will not know it. They need to advise you. They need to have structure. They need to get the cow out of the house so that the cold breeze can blow the cow, and many eyes is on the cow, so you will see the cow when the cow is about to do something else. I call you a cow because we live off the cow, because the cow vagina feed us, the chicken vagina feed us. Our own vagina is secretly killing us when we allow someone else to come to sleep in our vagina, but we cannot allow our own brothers to come to live their life in our own vagina so that we can give them the body they need to go to the future. The wind is speaking very fast. I have to translate as the consciousness speaking. But you have all the guys all over the world. You have to go in front of any mirror, put on the weave, take your trousers off, put a skirt on, and go in front of the shadow and look at yourself as your mother, the stomach you was, that changed 180 to look like a man. Unless you go to make peace with yourself that died, you will never know the meaning of your life. When you go to the mirror and you bring your shadow to come as the girl, the magic of what you're going to see is when the God recognizes what you are. It's when you really see what you are. And when you stand there, you get a chance to see, do you look like your mother or you look like your father, mother? That's what you're going to see. And the mirror is coming to talk to you. And don't be afraid to ask a question. Because trust me, when you ask, the mirror going to talk back. Because that mirror, your great-grandmother leave a message in the mirror. She talked to herself in the mirror. And since she transits to be 3 boys, she believed that the 3 boys going to get married. No, they went to die. And she got to be a second-hand child by the cousins. She lost her own branch. She lost her own foundation because she waits till the tree fall down. It is very important that every man, which is just a lost woman, is the only way the war will be stopped. If you recognize that you are not a boy, if you go in front of the mirror, I promise you, there is a magnet you're going to feel when you get there. And make someone make a picture of you, and then you keep this picture, and then you change yourself. And every day for a week or two, focus on this picture. And when you focus, and now ask yourself, when you came out of the vagina, ask someone to tape someone who's having a baby, they hide the face of the person. Watch a woman who's about to have a baby, but don't look the face. They should not show you the face for the respect of the woman. Watch the woman who's about to have a baby, she's feeling pain. Sit down in this room. You're watching how the baby is coming out of the stomach. All of you came out of yourself. It's not your mother, it's yourself. You just die. When a woman made 3 daughters, 4 daughters, it's the same when she becomes the boy. You have to watch how you came out of the stomach and say to yourself, if you bleed the vagina when you're coming out, what is wrong with the pipe to go to live your life in the stomach so that you can go to the future? It is you go to return yourself back. If your mother is still young, you go to return yourself on time. If you have a sister, you go to return yourself to your sister's stomach. It is just you going back, but you have this cargo, which is the container that you came to offload. It's gonna die. You say, okay, I used to think that I am just this face, but I find out I used to be the 15, I become the 30, I become the 45, now I'm the 60. But the 60 is never too late to go inside the sister that have a daughter that is 25. And it's never too late to go inside the sister that is younger than the mother. Now you go to the sister and say, sister, I know you have a husband, but please, I need a gateway. And then you dump this paint. She need to know she's not your sister. It's just you. And she cannot cross the gate without you giving back the feeling that left the stomach. So, I know you're smart people, you can think further. The consciousness is trying to make you, the girls, come back to the mirror. But you cannot come to the mirror being a gorilla. When you come in the mirror as a man, you're just a gorilla. And when you don't shave yourself for 2 weeks, you will see the beast in you. So you can do it when you finish making a picture of a girl and try to keep your beard for a couple of weeks and see what you become. Then you know the difference, what is on top of you and what you used to be, and why you become, you was a 10-year-old, you don't have a beard. What came on top of you later? You know, when you're this 10-year-old, you have no beard. You're this 12, you don't have a beard. Who visits your body? And what is inside of you? And there is a key point where you reach, you know, you was 12 years, you don't have a beard. You're the 16, you don't have a beard. By the time you reach 20, you started having a beard. But you can defeat the beard if you focus how much orgasm you give every week, which is electric shock. You are here to feed the wind and the light. It's like you have a bucket of water and you go every week to give them a little water to drink. You give water to the plants. And when you charge the light in your eyes and you charge the wind in your body, 1 orgasm a week or 2, then your body is charged, then you have the strength to shave yourself. The body is a beef that is working inside an ice cast. When it's snowing, you're in the refrigerator. And when you're out of the refrigerator is where you have electric cable connected to your brain sending wave. But the wave is thirsty. The wave needs something from you. And what the wave need is what the wave invest in the stomach that become you. You're here to feed them. And when they charge you, you have the strength to shave yourself to look beautiful. Because if you stop shaving yourself, it's because you don't have the life of mankind anymore. Then you become the beast, because the body came from the monkey, the gorilla, and the rat, and they have a lot of hair. And the minute you lost the mother feeling, you become the monkey and the gorilla. You cannot shave anymore. So it's very important to stay focused.